about how welcoming and warm she found our school. She said that she found a group of friends and teachers who made it easy for her to be comfortable here. Michaela quickly established herself as one of the top students in her class. She balanced her drive for knowledge with a collection of characteristics that Dr. David McCoy referenced in a letter he wrote on her behalf. He indicated that in addition to her significant academic skills, Michaela displayed creativity, drive, determination, leadership, and a passion for her classes. These words would show up repeatedly in other letters and conversations I had about her. As I spoke with her in my office, she became most animated, proudest of, I think, her creation of our Adopt a Grandparent program. Michaela said with pride that this program will exist after she graduates because she observed that another student showed the same type of interest that she had, and she is handing it over to her. She's rightfully proud that through her efforts, our students will continue to support local citizens whose lives have found them in a nursing home. In addition to serving locally, Michaela brought together her passion for Spanish with her desire to serve through the service learning trip to Peru. When I asked Michaela how she has grown over her high school career, she indicated that she has become more outgoing, and she cited her work with the Adopt a Grandparent and the service learning experience in Peru as evidence of that. She also said that she has identified her dreams and is now willing to pursue them. I also need to add that Michaela described how important her lacrosse experiences have been. She said that as a young member of the program, she was welcomed by the older students, and this contributed to her sense of belonging at Hartford. She said that she enjoyed her time as an older player tasked with ensuring that younger players felt that same sense of comfort. Michaela Ricker is clearly ready to leave Hartford and be successful at the University of Rochester. Please join me in welcoming Michaela, the class of 2018 salutatorian.
Good evening. I'd like to start off by thanking everyone who has helped me become the person I am today, and for assisting me in my successes and even in my failures. Thank you to my parents, family, friends, teachers, administrators, teammates, coaches, and even opponents for pushing me to reach my potential. Also to everyone here tonight, thank you for coming and supporting your 2018 graduates. To the class of 2018, congratulations on making it this far. We've been through a lot together. We had our first football game, our first class, our first homecoming, our first morning meeting, and following all of our firsts are, of course, our lasts. Just this past week, we had our last class, our last sports games, our last finals, and on Wednesday, our last trip together. In between all that, we've helped lead sports teams to amazing seasons, we've starred in various musicals, we've traveled the world, and created new clubs and organizations. I think it's safe to say that we've left our mark here at Hartford. The most important things we have learned these past 4 years hasn't necessarily been the information we've been tested on, rather the skills you simply can't be tested on. I'm talking about the attributes we've gained over the past 4 years. Many of us have learned how to be more outgoing, have strengthened our work ethic, have learned how to stay true to ourselves, have realized it takes collaboration to be successful, and have found our passions. These qualities, as I'm sure anyone in the audience could tell us, will be very useful in the future in order to continue to achieve our goals. The thing I'll miss most, and probably the most important thing we have learned here, is community. Hartford is filled with some of the most supportive people we will ever meet. Everyone has been incredibly encouraging of those around them, adults and students alike. Despite people's passions, they involve themselves in others' interests because that's just the town culture here at Hartford. Everyone enjoys watching others become successful, and even when they aren't, people are there to support them through the tough moments. One thing I'd like to emphasize to the class of 2018, and hope that you all remember as you leave here tonight, is that it's not about the outcome, it's about the journey. Just like we've already experienced, we are going to come across successes and failures, but it's important to remember that the failures are just as important as the successes. As you move on from high school, make the commitment to yourself that you'll continue to persevere even if you don't get the outcome you've expected. The journey may lead to new and exciting adventures, and it's vital that we embrace whatever life gives us and run with it. Every end has a new beginning, and as we cross the threshold tonight, ending our high school careers, I wish you all success in your future endeavors, beginning a new path, and making the world ours. Again, congratulations to the class of 2018. Thank you for all the fun memories, and thank you to everyone who has helped us along the way.